It's time for your KBEK Volleyball Game of the Week. Let's head out to the court.
Jim and Ben Lavoie have been.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to today's action of volleyball up here in Aiken. We're at Aiken High School for tonight's volleyball matchup here between the Mille Raiders and the Pine River Backus Tigers. Today's game should be a good one here between these two teams. Of course, Mille has played a game already. They played at home against Ogilvie, and they won that game 3-1 over Ogilvie. And they're now looking for a chance at the semifinal matchup if they were to win this game. Of course, they could wind up playing Bram once again, who is from their conference. Mille will have to get through Pine River Backus first today. Pine River Backus got a victory over McGregor in the opening round, 3-0. 25-7 was the score in the first set, 25-12 in the second set, and 25-17 in the third set for Mille. Again, a 3-1 victory over Ogilvie at home. That's how these two teams get to this spot in the playoffs, this quarterfinal matchup between the Tigers and the Raiders. Mille didn't have the greatest end to the regular season that they were hoping for. They look to get back on track here as they did against Ogilvie and look to get the victory here today. Again, a victory here today pushes them into the semifinal game, and they could wind up playing Bram, who will play right after their game. Bram will play Hill City in the game right after this one, so stay tuned. We'll be here for that one as well. Bram got the victory against East Central in their first matchup, 3-0. But this is the one we're worried about. Pine River Backus and Mille right now, they're taking each other on, getting set to go. Starting lineups here for both of these teams. It'll be number 1, Hannah Backus for the Pine River Backus Tigers. She's a junior. It'll be Brianna Hannikin, a sophomore. Senior number 6, Chloe Andrews. Sophomore number 10, Laura Dahl. Senior number 11, Claire Dahl. And senior number 14, Emily Hankinen. For the Raiders, it'll be number 1, Ashley Strang. Number 3, Jenna Carlson. Number 4, Katie Rockel. Number 7, Gabby Perkio. Number 19, Shayla Nikwanebe. And number 25, Faith Larson. Those are your starting lineups here tonight for both of these teams. We're just about set to get going on 95.5 FM, KBEK, nice 95.5. Game being played in Aiken here this evening. It's like the libero for Pine River Backus may start on the court. She's on the side of the court right now. That's Kate Travis. The libero for Mille will check in for Jenna Carlson, and of course that is Abby Beanick. And the libero for Pine River Backus will also check in. That's Kate Travis. The Raiders will begin this match with the serve. That's Ashley Strang getting ready to serve for the Raiders here in Aiken. And the serve is off, and we are underway here in Aiken. PRB gets the first kill of this matchup. And they lead 1-0 here in set number 1. Marcus is back to serve. It's dug up, though, by Beanick. And now Katie Rocco looking for the kill, and the dig from Chloe Andrews gets it, but it goes right into the net. And then it goes down for a point for the Mille Raiders. We're tied at 1. Abby Beanick back to serve. Beanick with the serve. It's over the net, dug up by the Tigers to the front of the net. And now looking for the kill are the Tigers, but it's dug up by the Raiders. Now getting it over is Jenna Carlson. And that'll get down behind the Tiger defense for a point. It's 2-1 for Mille. Carlson, give her credit for the kill. And it's Abby Beanick again with the serve. Beanick, the serve, it is over. It's dug up by Pine River Backus. and pushed on over, and credit that kill to Hannah Backus. And that'll tie things up at 2 apiece here early in set number 1. She just touched that one across. No need to hit it hard when you can just touch it across. Defense wasn't there for Mille, and this serve is over from Chloe Andrews. It's dug up by the Raiders. Nikwanebe has a chance for a kill, but they're going to get the Raiders for a double hit, and it's 3-2 in favor of the Tigers from Pine River Backus. The serve from Andrews is over, and it is just a little too long. Beanick watched that one closely go just past the back line and out, and that ties things at 3. Now in and back to serve is Ashley Rogers. She was in a boot not too long ago and unable to play. Thank goodness for the Raiders, she's in. She has been a key piece to this team throughout the season, and she's back for the playoffs. This serve is dug up by Pine River Backus, hit on over by Emily Hankinen. It's dug up by the Raiders. Nikwanebe just touches it over, dug up by the Tigers once again, and it's Andrews looking for the kill, but it's dug up by Sheck. Sheck back over. Pine River Backus has a chance, and it's dug up by the Raiders. Sheck again with the attempted kill. Travis with the dig, and now hit back on over to the Raiders. Beanick with the dig. Nikwanebe looking for the kill, and then it's blocked at the net by Hannah Backus. And that'll give the Tigers a point back. They take a 1-point lead, 4-3. Hannah Backus will go back to serve, the junior. And the serve is over. This one's dug up by Strang towards the front of the net, and it's back on over the net. Pine River Backus has it. Now looking for the kill is Emily Hankinen. It's down, and diving for it are the Raiders. Getting it back over is Beanick. Carlson on one of those dives kept it alive, and now at the net is Emily Hankinen looking for the kill, but it's blocked by the Raiders, and it goes right out of bounds, and that will give the Tigers a 5-3 lead. Backus back to serve. It's dug up. Oh, and miscommunication. Sheck got the dig. Strang went for the set, but then a miscommunication between a couple of the Raiders, and it falls without being touched. That makes it 6-3 in favor of Pine River Backus. With the serve, it is over, dug up by Strang. Now Rogers, and hit on over by Sheck. Sheck, it's over, dug up by Backus. And looking for the kill are the Tigers. Kept alive on the dive by Beanick, and back across by Nikwanebe. And just tapping it across is Emily Hankinen. That one gets down. And PRB, Pine River Backus, takes a 7-3 lead here in set number 1. Can hear Mille out there chatting, making sure they have everything in order. The serve is over, dug up by the Raiders once again, then pushing it across is Strang. It's dug up by Kate Travis, and it's now pushed on over again by the Tigers. Beanick with the set, hit on over by Strang, and that one is just a little bit long from Strang, making it an 8-3 lead for the Tigers. Strang, nice hit, good placement I thought, but just a little bit long, and that's going to force the Raiders to take their first timeout of set number 1, and while they do that, we'll take a quick commercial break as well. You're listening to the Volleyball Game of the Week here on
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
Back here on 95.5 FM, KBEK. PRB with a 8-3 lead in set number 1. Still early here in this one as we have just begun. But Mille is going to take their first timeout, trailing by 5. Look to try and compose themselves and get back into this one quickly without letting it get too far out of hand. Back to serve again is Hannah Backus. Her serve is over, and it's dug up by Sheck. Now to Ashley Rogers, and hit on over by Jenna Carlson, and give her the credit with the kill. Didn't hit it real hard. She just kind of found a spot where to put it, and then accurately hit it there. Smart move by Jenna Carlson on that hit, and that'll cut the lead in half. Shayla Nikwanebe back to serve for the Raiders. Her serve is over. It's dug up by Travis with the set, and now just tapping it across is, I believe, Laura Dahl, and we're going to get a point, a whistle on PRB, and that's going to give the Raiders the point, 8-5 now. Nikwanebe back to serve. The hit is across, and it's dug up by Kate Travis. That's going to go over, nearly hits the backboard of the basketball hoop. Hit on over by Claire Dahl, dug up by Beanick. And Jenna Carlson looks for another kill. It's dug up again by Claire Dahl with the set, and a couple Tigers go after it, but they manage to get it across. Beanick again with the dig to Ashley Rogers. Now Ashley Strang, and that one is just out of bounds. The ref at first was going to point towards the Raiders, but then she got a word from the ref across the way that it was just a little too far outside, and the Tigers will get a point back off that one. It is Emily Hankinen. Back to serve. Her serve is over. Dug up by Nikwanebe to Rogers. And Ashley Strang will push across. We're going to get a double hit call on the Raiders, and that will make it 10-5 in favor of Pine River Backus. Emily Hankinen back to serve once again. It's dug up by Strang this time to Rogers. Back to Strang. Strang looks for the kill, and Travis can't catch up with that one. I think it might have got tipped at the net by someone, because it definitely had some speed taken off of it after the hit from Strang, and then Travis just couldn't quite catch up to it off the dive. That makes it 10-6. It's Jenna Carlson back to serve for the Raiders. Her serve is over. Again, dug up by Travis, and now hitting it across is Claire Dahl, dug up by Sheck to Rogers, and nearly a miscommunication, but Sheck gets it back over for the Raiders, nearing the net, and going up for it is Claire Dahl. She gets it across, but it's dug up by Ashley Rogers. Now looking to hit it across is Ashley Strang, and that is in just in front of that back line. And the Raiders get one back there, 10-7. Tigers with the lead. Raiders trying to close in on it. We're going to get a substitution here. It's Brianna Hankinen checking out. In for her will be Megan Irish. Jenna Carlson's serve is over. It's dug up by Travis, the libero. Now going after it is Claire Dahl, and that is off the block by the Raiders and out of bounds. And that'll make it 11-7 in favor of PRB. Back to serve are the Tigers, dug up by Strang, and Strang will just smack this one down right in front of a Tiger, and it's down for a point, 11-8. Another substitution coming here for the Tigers as well as the Raiders. Ashley Rogers will check out, and that right leg of her has a brace on her ankle, so I wonder how much they're going to use her this evening. Maybe get her on a little bit of a pitch count. Of course, I haven't been able to call their games recently. Faith Larson in and to serve. It's over for the Raiders. Hit across by Chloe Andrews, and a little something off of that one. I don't know if she meant to, but she took a little bit of something off of it, and it just got down on the Raiders' side. 12-8 they lead. Gabby Perkio also checks in for the Raiders. Served by PRB is dug up by Strang. Strang looking to get the kill, but it's blocked at the net by the Tigers. Raiders have it back, and Perkio will push it across, but we're going to get a double hit once again on the Raiders. And that'll now push their lead 13. Well, they have it 13-9. And okay, there they changed it. It is 13-8. Serve is across. Shayla Nikwanebe with the dig. She'll look for the kill now. A nice spot for it, but just a little long on that hit from Shayla Nikwanebe. That'll give the Tigers a 14-8 lead. Brianna Hankinen to serve for the Tigers. She throws the ball up, and it is dug up by Beanick. This one's near the net. It actually gets over the net, hits the net on the pushback across by the Tigers with the set, and now hitting it across are the Tigers, dug up by the Raiders. And Katie Rocco will hit it across, dug up by Travis. And it is Backus with the kill. Beanick dove after it. Unfortunately, just couldn't get enough on it. And it's 15-8 in favor of PRB. This serve is up and over. It's dug up by Nikwanebe. That'll hit back across the net. PRB setting up, looking for the kill. Is blocked at the net by Rockel. And Gabby Perkio, they're both there, but then back across the way, the Tigers get this one on a strong hit. And that'll make it 16-8, that one by Hannah Backus. 16-8, now Backus has 3 kills for the Tigers. Strang has 3 kills for the Raiders. Again, it's Brianna Hankinen with the serve, and Strang has that one go off her fingertips. It kind of rolled up her hand and out of bounds. I think I even heard one of her teammates say out. I may have wanted her to let that one go, but she unfortunately gets a hand on it. It rolls up and off her fingers, out of bounds, and that'll force another Mille Lacs Raiders timeout. That'll be their second and final of the first set. While they take a timeout, we'll take a quick commercial break here.
Minnesota, it's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani, online at minnesotaequipment.com.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity. A people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Raiders a little bit late coming out of the timeout. They get back to the court. And we're getting ready for the serve. It's Brianna Hankinen with the serve. Bieniek dives after it. Rockel keeps it alive and then trying to touch it across his Faith Larson, but unable to, as that one kind of was awkwardly at an angle for her. She tried to just kind of push it over the net, but an awkward angle, and Brianna Hankinen will serve once again, 18-8, and that one's going to be long. Hankinen puts a little too much on that one, and it's out of bounds, 18-9. It's Ashley Strang who will go back to serve for the Raiders of Mille Lacs. Of course, Mille Lacs, the co-op of Isle and Onamia. It's the first time they are the co-op for volleyball. Of course, a lot of sports there, it's the first time for the co-op. Strang's serve, is dug up, hit over by the Tigers, and just in front of the outstretched diving arm of Strang. It's down for a point for PRB. They have now a 10-point lead, 19-9. With the serve is PRB, dug up by Strang, Larson, and then hit across by Gabby Perkio. Tigers get the dig, and looking for the kill is Backus, but it is, it looks like it was just a little too far out, but that one does manage to get a piece of the inbound court, and it's down 20-19. Mille Lacs trails. And Pine River Backus is going to call a timeout themselves. So while they take a commercial break, we'll take a
water. You use it every day to cook and clean, take showers, do laundry, and of course, drink it. Whether it's city or well water, you shouldn't have to worry about what's in it. Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, takes the worry away. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut fixes problem water, leaving you with amazing water you can trust. To set up your free water analysis and learn more about our 25% off sale, visit ConnecticutMN.com today. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
The second round of Section 5 Single A playoffs being played here at the home of the Gobblers in Aiken this evening. The 6 o'clock game is between the Mille Lacs Raiders and the Pine River Backus Tigers. Pine River Backus in this C pool is the number 1 seed, Mille Lacs number 2, and then Bram in the D pool is the number city who they'll play is the number 2 seed. The Tigers called that timeout. Coming out of the timeout, they will be set to serve. Dahl back to serve. And the serve is over. A little too much on that one from Dahl. That'll cut the lead in half, 20-10 in favor of the Tigers. Abby Bienick back to serve for the Raiders as they trail 20-10. Bienick's serve is across. It's dug up by the Tigers. And looking for the kill now is Emily Hankinen. It's dug up by Bienick. Touched across by Faith Larson. Tigers have it again. Blocked at the net by Rockel, actually. Tigers have it again. They get it across by Travis. Bienick with the diving dig. And now Nick Wanebe looking for the kill. It's dug up after the block by Strang and then touched across by Jenna Carlson. Tigers have it back, and Hannah Barkus looks for the kill just in front of the outstretched arm of Faith Larson. And PRB leads 21-10. Another kill for Hannah Barkus, who has 6 in the first set alone. And the serve is over. Oh, it touches the net. Rockel, that is so hard to do. One of the toughest things, because it looks like it's going to hit the net and stay on their side, but it manages to just crawl its way up and over and get down on your side, and you're already in a back pedal, so it's so hard to get ready for something like that. The next serve, though, Nick Wanebe looking for the kill, but it's right into the net. And PRB all of a sudden has a 23-10 lead. Raiders need to mount a big comeback here. Keep themselves alive in the first set. The serve is over, dug up by Bienick, and Jenna Carlson looks for the kill. A nice diving dig from the Tigers, but we're going to get a whistle on the Raiders. It's 24-10, and it's set point for PRB. Chloe Andrews back to serve for the Tigers, and the potential set-winning serve is across, dug up by Strang, hit across by Rockel. Travis keeps it alive on the dive for PRB. It's dug up now by the Raiders, and Jenna Carlson looks for the dig, dug up by Bienick on the dive. Keeping it alive for the Raiders, now looking for the kill as Emily Hankinen kept alive once again by the Raiders. Jenna Carlson looks for the kill. It's dug up by Travis. Out front of the line, and Barkus looks for the kill. Strang is there for the dig. Larson with the set. Jenna Carlson looks for the kill. It's blocked at the net by the Tigers. They keep it alive. And now hitting it across is Emily Hankinen. On the dive is Faith Larson. Nick Wanebe keeps it alive, and hitting it across is Carlson. Tigers have it once again. Barkus looking for the kill. Blocked at the net by the Raiders, and they'll get one back here. What a point that was between those two teams. Raiders knew exactly what was at stake on that one, and they fought hard to get that point back. They'll need 13 more to avoid going into set number 2, down by 1 set. Ashley Rogers, she checks into the game for the Raiders. Her serve is across, dug up by Travis. And Barkus looks again for the kill. Bienick is right there for the dig. Rogers to Carlson. Carlson, diving dig from the Tigers, keep it alive and hit across by Hankinen. Bienick with the dig to Ashley Rogers. Nick Wanebe will just tap it across, and the Raiders get another one back, 24-12. Ashley Rogers again, she has missed a couple of weeks due to injury, but she's back for this game. Her serve is over, dug up by the Tigers. Barkus looking for another kill. It's blocked at the net, but the Raiders keep it alive. And hitting it across is Jenna Carlson. Miscommunication on the Raiders side, but they managed to keep it alive and get it across. Hankinen looking for the kill. Bienick with the dig. Rogers with the set and hit across by Carlson. Again, PRB looking for the kill, but it is just long from Emily Hankinen. And the Raiders get another one back, 24-13. Still a long road to go to erase the set point, but you got to go one by one. Ashley Rogers with the serve. It's dug up by the Tigers, and it's Hankinen again, and Nick Wanebe just taps it back across on the soft hit. Kept alive this time by Sheck, and now Strang looks for the kill, but hits it right into the net. And PRB will win set number 1, 25-13. What a good last couple of points there for the Raiders. Maybe have found their stride here late in the first set, and they'll look to take that into set number 2 and hope for a different story. As we come back from the break, we'll be ready for set number 2. You're listening to the Volleyball Game of the Week here.
If you've been
on
injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320
629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Mille Health System has been standing in partnership with their patients for over 65 years. Their mission is to assist those residing in and visiting the Mille area in achieving and maintaining optimal health. Mille Health System providing urgent care and emergency services on their main campus in Onamia and family medical care in Onamia, Isle, Hillman, and Garrison. They salute the youth in the communities they serve and wish them good health and good luck.
Pine Technical and Community College is celebrating College Knowledge Month the whole month of October. Are you still undecided about where or what you want to go to school for? You are not alone. You are part of the 75% of American college students who are undecided or change their major at least once. Pine Technical and Community College will be hosting a series of events throughout the month to help you get prepared. Are you ready to make the choice to change your future? Visit pine.edu/College Knowledge Month.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with the mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our rapid mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Back here on 95.5 FM KBEK. Pine River Backus taking on Mille here up in Aiken High School, the home of the Gobblers this evening in the second round of the Section 5 Single A playoffs. Pine River Backus took the first set 25-13, but it seemed like the Mille Raiders found a little bit of a rhythm there towards the end of that first set, and hopefully they can continue with that here at the start of the second set. They started off the first set not too bad. Towards the middle, Pine River Backus took over, but Mille is, again, seemingly found a rhythm, and hopefully they can carry that into the second set as we get ready to begin. Ethan Game Day Gilman with you on the radio as we are up here in Aiken. Again, I wasn't able to cover their first round game against Ogilvie, but they won that one 3-1. I've covered a lot of Mille volleyball games this year, and happy to, as the serve from the Tigers is across, dug up by the Raiders. Nick Wanebe looking for the nice tap, but it is dug up and then hit a little too far back by Chloe Andrews, and that'll give the first point to the Raiders. So the Raiders will have the first point in set number 2, and that first point can really do a lot for you, especially if you're able to build off it. Abby Bienick will go back to serve. Her serve is across, and it's dug up by the Tigers. And looking for the kill is Backus, but it's dug up by the Raiders, and pushing it across is Katie Rockel. She had a little bit of an awkward angle at it after the dig. And this one is hit a little too far, but the Raiders did get a fingertip on it. And the point will go to the Tigers. That kill there by Claire Dahl off the fingertip of the Raiders. And back to serve is Claire Dahl. Her serve is over, dug up by Bienick. This one's near the net. Ashley Rogers does a nice job and then just tapped across by Jenna Carlson. It's dug up by the Tigers and hit across there. A bit of miscommunication for the Tigers, but they wound up getting it across. Diving after it are a couple of Mille Raiders. A miscommunication there as a couple of Raiders looked at it. And then they stopped going after it as they each thought each other was going to go after it. And it wound up falling as they were diving after it. Unfortunately, that'll give PRB the lead 2-1. Strang with the dig off the serve, and then the Ashley Rogers copyright move as she dives after it, but is unable to get it. Rogers, she has a nice thing where off of the dig, she just kind of hits it across. Doesn't set. She just kind of shoves it across, and it's worked a lot this season, but not that time, as the serve again by PRB is dug up by Strang to Rogers, and Jenna Carlson looking for the kill. That's dug up by Kate Travis, but it goes well into the bleachers. Make it 3-2. Katie Rockhold to serve now for Mille Lacs. Serve is over, and it's dug up by the Tigers. Looking for the kill is Hankinen. And it's kept alive by the Raiders, pushed across by Jenna Carlson, dug up by Backus. Backus looks for the kill once again, off the net, off the fingertip of a Raider, and it will get down. 4-2, the lead. Backus now has 7 kills through one set, and the first 6 points of the second set. The serve from the Tigers is over, dug up by Strang to Ashley Rogers and pushed across by Nick Winebe. Travis there for the dig, and Hankinen looking for the kill, and Jenna Carlson hits it across. It's blocked at the net by the Tigers, and Carlson cannot dive in time for it. Point to the Tigers, 5-2 they lead. Serve is over, dug up by Carlson, and her dig goes right back across the net. Hankinen looking for the kill. Nick Winebe keeps it alive, and Carlson, great concentration there by Nick Winebe to keep that one alive. The kill from Backus off of Strang makes it 6-2. Tigers now lead 6-2 over Mille Lacs. Plenty of set left for the Raiders to find a rhythm. This serve is just a little too long by Chloe Andrews. That's a close one. Again, if you've heard me broadcast at all, you've heard about how anxious I get watching those, and as a player, I wouldn't do too well. But smart move there by the Raiders, and Nick Winebe will be back to serve. This one's dug up by the Tigers, and Hankinen looks for the kill off of the fingertips of Nick Winebe, who was right there. She was set up well, but that one just creeps up on her a little too quick. She's unable to do anything with it. It's 7-3. Hannah Backus back to serve for PRB. Serve is over. That one's just a little too far on the diagonal serve. And it's 7-4. Tigers still lead. It's Jenna Carlson to serve now for the Raiders. Her serve is up and over. It's dug up by the Tigers and hit across right to Carlson. She gets the dig. Ashley Rogers with the set. Strang will hit it across. Backus with the dig for the Tigers. And Hankinen looks for the kill. It's just a little too far. Too much mustard on that one, and it's 7-5. Tigers still have the lead, but the Raiders trying to get back and tie this thing up. Serve dug up by Travis for the Tigers. Just touched across, and Ashley Rogers with the dig. Coming after it is Rockall, and she gets it, and now pushing it over is Nick Winebe. Tigers have it once again, setting it up. Hankinen looks for the kill. Ashley Rogers is there. Nick Winebe, and now Strang will look for the kill. Nice placement, but it's dug up by the Tigers. Hankinen again will shove this one across. And Nick Winebe with a nice kill on that one. Travis diving after it, just unable to get enough lift on it. Nick Winebe with a nice kill on that one. Kate Travis diving after it. And I always give players credit who dive after it, because I would never be willing to do that. Serve from Carlson is dug up by the Tigers, and now hitting it across right to Carlson. Rockall, and now hit across by Strang. Strang, it's dug up by Backus. And looking for the kill is Avery Sawyer. Dug up by the Raiders and hit across by Strang, and we're going to get a whistle. Looks like a lift by the Raiders, and they were on a nice comeback there. That stops due to that small mistake. 8-6, Tigers with the lead. And again, you never want to press when you're down by this little, because there is plenty of game left. Just can't let the nerves get to you. Strang looks for the kill, and we get a double hit by the Raiders. And I got to give these refs credit who have been calling all these volleyball games all year long. I would never know how to look for a double hit. Oh, and that serve is going to be an ace for Emily Hannikin. That one trailing out of bounds, but just managed to hit a piece of that inbound court. And it's 10-6. Again, Hannikin with the ace. She follows that up with a serve into the net. But the Mille Lacs Raiders are okay with that one as they get a point back. 10-7, they trail. It's Ashley Rogers back to serve. And Ashley Rogers coming back from an injury. She wasn't a boot at one point, so thankfully she's back for the Raiders. I'm sure they love to have her back. This one pushed across by Claire Dahl, and Beanick can't quite get to it in time on the dive, and it's 11-7 in favor of PRB. Tigers get set for the serve. This one is up and over. Nikwanebe there for the dig. Ashley Rogers sets. Running up on it is Strang. And she crossed the line of the net, unfortunately. That'll make it 12-7. And it's very hard to avoid that, but these are the small little things that you got to make sure that just can't have happen too often. I mean, they're going to happen throughout a game as Rocco looks for that one. And it's just long on the hit, make it 13-7 now in favor of PRB. We're going to get a timeout here for the Mille Lacs Raiders. Continuing my thought, though, those are the mistakes you just don't want to have too much of. You're going to have them a couple times during the duration of a match in volleyball, but you want to make sure you avoid having too many of them. And so far, the Raiders trying to do that. They have had a couple mistakes here tonight that have led to a couple of string of points by the Tigers, but if you're the Raiders, you just kind of got to put that on the back burner and realize it's one mistake. You can't dwell on it. You got to move on, put it in the rearview mirror, and just continue on with the match. They're down 13-7 right now. Again, plenty of game left to go. They're down 1-0 after losing the first set 25-13, but they've looked good, and I think they've got plenty of life left. Just a couple little things that they got to make sure they just clean up, and if they can clean those up, we'll be in, I think, for a 5-set match. As we have seen Mille Lacs when they are at their best, and I don't know if there's a team that could beat them, but they've been a little bit down the last couple of weeks. But again, a nice win over Ogilvie in the first round. That definitely boosts the morale for the team. It's a good win, too, after not the end to the season they wanted, as Rocco will look for the kill. It's dug up by Backus, and the Tigers have a shot at it, and that one is, just in. Beanick was diving after it. Based on where it fell, it looked like it was going to be out of bounds, but just got a piece. And Backus retrieves the ball, and she'll throw it into Laura Dahl, who is back to serve with a 14-7 lead for her team. Took something off of that one, but Nikwanebe is there for the dig. It's blocked at the net by Strang, and now pushed across by the Tigers. Nikwanebe going after, kept alive by Ashley Rogers. Strang looking for the kill, and just not the right angle on that one. That's a tough one for Strang, and that'll make it 15-7 in favor of PRB, Pine River Backus. Laura Dahl with the serve, dug up by Nikwanebe, and then pushed across by Rocco. Dug up by the Tigers, and two Tigers go after it, and that kind of makes that go straight towards that out-of-bounds line, back behind them, as I think both of them actually got a hand on it. And a nice hustle play there by the Tigers, but that'll get down for a point. Ashley Strang to serve with trailing 15-8. The serve is over, dug up by Travis. And now with the hit across is Claire Dahl. Now looking for the kill is Katie Rocco, but it's dug up by the Tigers. And just tapping it across, trying to anyways, were the Tigers, but a nice kill from Gabby Perkio, rather a block from Gabby Perkio. Perkio right there. Perfect place for that one. Nice block from Perkio. And Strang with the serve. It's dug up by the Tigers. Hitting it across is Chloe Andrews. And that one is, oh my goodness, that one's just a little bit long. Man, a couple of these hits that have gone out of bounds or stayed in are so close. Good job there by the Raiders watching that one, though. Strang with the serve across. It's dug up by the Tigers, and just hitting it. Oh, trying to hit it across was Claire Dahl, but it rolls funny off of her hit, and it won't reach the net. Make it 15-11. Raiders trying to mount the comeback. Ashley Strang with the serve. It's over. It's dug up by the Tigers. Oh, and that one's going to get in. That's the dangers you run of watching too many go, as they're going to tail off and dive just inside. That's what happened with that one. Give that kill to Laura Dahl. In now and back to serve is Brianna Hannikin. 16-11, they lead. Serve is over, dug up by Beanick. Rogers keeps it over the net. Rocco with the light push over, and then Backus will look for the kill. Dug up by Rocco, but it's going to go towards their bench area and out of bounds. Make it 17-11. 9 kills now for Hannah Backus, as Brianna Hannikin is back to serve. Her serve this time will go plenty long, as the Raiders watch that one. This time it works out in their favor. 17-12, they trail. Couple of substitutions here for both sides. Gabby Perkio checks out. In for her is Jenna Carlson, and Carlson will move to the front of the line. Abby Beanick with the serve. That one's over. Dug up nicely by the Tigers. Backus looking for yet another kill, but Strang is there for the dig, and keeping it alive is Carlson. Then hit across by the Mille Lacs Raiders. This block by Nikonebe, and Carlson goes right towards the scorer's table, out of bounds. Make it 18-12. Set number 2, Mille Lacs trails 1-0 and trails in set number 2, 18-12. And now it's Laura Dahl with the serve, dug up by Strang. Now Carlson with the set, pushed across by Ashley Rogers. Tigers have it, and looking for the hit across is Hannikin. Kept alive by Beanick off the dig, and then just tapping it across is Jenna Carlson. Once again, Backus will look for like a light tap, and Nikonebe just hits it right back across off the tap. Backus will look for the kill once again, and Ashley Rogers got to it almost perpendicular to the floor off the hit. That one didn't have any lift on it at all, and it'll get down. It's 19-12 in favor of PRB, and it looks like that'll be the Raiders' second timeout of set number 2. So while they take a timeout, we'll take a quick commercial break as well. You're listening to Volleyball on KBEK.
Jim and Ben Lavoie have been successfully helping injured people with their personal injury workers' compensation and medical malpractice claims for decades. Combining their extensive big city courtroom experience with their friendly and approachable small town values, the lawyers at Lindell and Lavoie can guide you through the challenges that come when the unexpected happens. If you're in need, call 888-339-8811 or visit them online at lindellandlavoie.com. Lindell and Lavoie. Respect, results, relief.
Just want to take a moment to thank all of the fine sponsors who sponsored this broadcast. Thank you so much. Again, we can't do it without you. We wouldn't be able to come out here and bring you these matchups, any of them, if it weren't for them, so thank you so much. Wanted to go through them real quick, but both teams, they're eager to get back out onto the court, and they are back out there. Raiders trail 19-12 here in set number 2. Need to go on a bit of a scoring streak to regain the lead. Beanick with the dig. Carlson will just have to push this one over. And now looking for the kill is Hannikin, and that's a little bit long on that hit. A little too much juice on that one. And it's 19-13. Raiders trail. Katie Rockel back to serve for the Raiders. Rockel's serve is over. Had a little bit of lift to it, but it kind of flowed. We get a double hit call on the Tigers, by the way, but it kind of almost had a little bit more float to it towards the end of it, almost as if it got blown upwards, but a point for the Raiders. They'll take it either way. Rockel's serve goes off the net, dug up by the Tigers. Nice concentration. Backus pushes it across. Rogers keeps it alive, and now Carlson will look for the kill, and this nice little tapper across with the kill right in front of the outstretched arms of Hannikin, and it's 19-15. And sometimes when you get someone who's serving well or just gets a little bit of a different serve, it works so well for your team. Travis, by the way, with the dig from Rockel, serve pushed across by Hannikin, tapped right back across by Nick Winebe. And Hannikin will look for the kill again, a little too much on it, and it's 19-16. And got a quick whistle here. I think we're getting a substitution for PRB. They will. But like I was saying, when you get someone who's kind of just getting a little different bit of a serve, it just works so well in your favor that sometimes you just hope that they can keep serving. B-Nick with the dig. You could hear her teammate saying, in. That one does stay in. Nick Winebe will get the push across, then back across by Backus, and Jenna Carlson would tap it across. It's blocked at the net, but on the Tiger side, Backus will look for the kill. B-Nick trying to keep it alive. Rockel diving for it, but just past the outstretched arms of Rockel from Backus. Make that 11 kills for her on the evening. And it's 20-16. Serve across. The Tigers is dug up by B-Nick to Rogers, and then a light tap from Nick Winebe. Gets the point for the Raiders, and it's 20-17. Raiders trail, but Nick Winebe will go back to serve. Nick Winebe's serve is over. Took a little something off it. Doesn't get past the Tigers' front line. They'll hit it across as Claire Dahl dug up by Sheck. And Ashley Strain looking for the kill. It's off the net. Dug up by Travis. Now looking for the kill on the other side is Avery Sawyer, but it's dug up by the Raiders. Nick Winebe will look for the kill, but that one sails on her. She knew exactly where she wanted to go with that one, and I saw where she was trying to go with it. And if she got what she wanted on it, man, that would have been a clean play by Nick Winebe, but it just sails long. Backus with the serve, dug up by Nick Winebe to Rogers, and now it is Carlson who looks to keep it alive, but blocked at the net by the Tigers. Back across is 22-17 in favor of the Tigers from Pine River Backus. Credit to Megan Irish for that one. Backus with the serve, dug up by Nick Winebe, and Strang looks for the kill off the net again, dug up by Travis. This one nears the rafters, and Travis hits this one. Wow, nice hit by Travis across the net. Strang will again look for the kill. It's dug up by the Tigers, and that one goes to the scorer's table out of bounds. What a play, and a nice save by Kate Travis on the side of PRB. That is so tough to just get enough on it, but not too much, so it pushes it out of bounds. Just beautiful. She was out of bounds on her own side and then got it back in play on the Raiders side. Jenna Carlson with the serve. Oh, it goes off the net, but dug up by the Tigers. Nice concentration there. Claire Dahl will hit it across, dug up by Sheck. And now Perkio will hit it, blocked.
Lake, Beautiful Falls, and Aaron Snow.
Leaving you.
Nearing the out of bounds, but B-Nick with the dig to Rock, but it's dug up by Claire Dahl. The kill blocked at the net by the Raiders. She'll get it. Nick Winebe looks for the kill, and she'll get it for the Raiders. It's hit from Katie Rockel. Things at hoop, and it will.
Approachable small town values, the lawyers at Lindell and Lavoie can guide you through the challenges that come when the unexpected happens. If you're in need, call 888-339-8811 or visit them online at lindellandlavoie.com. Lindell and Lavoie. Respect, results, relief.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Back here on Nice 95.5, a little bit of technical difficulties, but we got it figured out. Thank you to Aiken Public Schools for allowing us and getting us back on the airwaves. Thank you so much to them. Again, I want to thank them for helping us get back on the airwaves. It is 3-3 here in the fourth set. Again, Mille Lacs, they tied it up in that, or excuse me, won the last set 25-20. So they got back into rhythm, and they'll score again here and make it 4-3 in the fourth set. Mille Lacs, they need to win this set in order to push it to a fifth and final one and try and get the victory. Ikwunebe with the serve, but it curves its way out of bounds. And it will be tied at 4 off the Ikwunebe serve out of bounds. The serve from Backus is over, dug up by Bieniek. And the hit from Strang goes into the net, and it's 5-4. And the Tigers will again serve Backus. Serve from Backus is over, dug up by Bieniek. Now to Rogers. Strang will look for the kill. Travis cannot quite dive to it in time, as it does bounce off the net on the hit from Strang, and we're tied at 5 in the fourth set. Serve is over, dug up by Travis. And this hit back across, and that's Jenna Carlson, who got the dig, and then she kind of stuck in place as the ball just went right above her head, so she tried to quickly get out of the way, just couldn't, unfortunately, get out of the way quick enough. And the Tigers have it on the serve. Bieniek with the dig, and Ikwunebe tried to keep it alive, but unfortunately it goes out of bounds, and now the lead for the Tigers is 7-5. 7-5, the lead here in set number 4 for the Tigers, and that serve from Emily Hannikin is out of bounds. That'll make it 7-6 now. Still in favor of the Tigers from Pine River Backus. Serve from Ashley Rogers. Has a little bit of too much lift on it, and scoreboard is, I think it's wrong. It should be 8-6. They have it 7-7. Serve across by the Tigers is right in front of the outstretched arm of Bieniek. That'll make it 9-6 now. Oh, going back to serve, and on that last serve, it was Alora Dahl. Dahl, another serve. This one just over the net. Bieniek gets the dig back across, but it goes out of bounds, and it's a 10-6 lead now for the Tigers from Pine River Backus. Dahl with another serve right to Bieniek, but Bieniek this time gets it cleanly. Ashley Rogers does not, but Strang is there to help her out. And then that hit back across by Pine River Backus just goes out of bounds. Ashley Strang was right there to watch it the entire way. And as soon as that hit, she was joyful. And she'll go back to serve for the Mille Lacs Raiders. Back across. Dug up by the Tigers. And now it's Chloe Andrews looking for the kill. Blocked at the net by the Raiders. Tigers have it back. This one goes off the fingertips of a block at the net from the Raiders. Jenna Carlson will push it across. That's Katie Rockel, dug up by the Tigers, and now hitting it across is Claire Dahl, dug up by Strang. And Jenna Carlson will look for the kill. That's actually Caitlin Scheck, and her hit goes long, 11-7. The lead for the Tigers here in set number 4. Again, the Raiders must win this set if they want to go into a fifth and final and try and get the victory. The serve is dug up by Strang. Now to Rogers for the set, and Katie Rockel off the hit. That goes out of bounds off the dig from the Tigers. Make it 11-8. That one goes nearly behind the bleachers, but we're able to get it back into play. And Abby Bieniek for Mille Lacs will be back to serve. Bieniek with the serve. It is across. It's dug up by Backus. At the net, Nikwanebe touched it across, but the Tigers get it back across. Ashley Rogers with set, and it is out of bounds off the hit from Carlson. I think the Raiders thought that they got that point, but because I think they thought the Tigers may have got a fingertip on it, they did not. And it's Claire Dahl once again to serve for the Tigers. Her serve is across, dug up by Rockel. Ashley Rogers and Nikwanebe just taps it across. Nice diving dig there from Claire Dahl, but that one does manage to find the court. And give Nikwanebe credit on that one. She has 7 on the night. Strang has 8. Meanwhile, 14 for Hannah Backus of PRB. And 9 for Claire Dahl. It's Caitlin Scheck back to serve for Mille Lacs. Scheck's serve is over. And dug up by the Tigers. Backus and Nikwanebe both tap it at the net. Nikwanebe eventually gets it back across for the Raiders. Now dug up by Bieniek. And it's Rogers. Caitlin Scheck looking for the kill. And it's touched across by the Tigers. Nikwanebe will look for this one. Travis is there for the Tigers. Backus will look for the kill. Strang gets this one off the dig back across the net. And the touch right back across. I think Backus, actually it looks like it may have been Chloe Andrews who was able to touch that one across. And it's 13-9 in favor of PRB. The Pine River Backus Tigers, number 1 seed in the C pool. Ram in the D pool. They will have a game up next after this one. Serve is crossed, dug up by the Raiders, and it is Jenna Carlson with the kill, but Travis is there to dig it up. Backus will keep it alive. It's Ashley Rogers with the dig. This one back across for the Tigers. They keep it alive off the dig. And now looking for the kill, but Bieniek is there. So Ashley Rogers and Strang with the hit back across. Dahl is there for the dig, and Backus looked for the kill. But we got a whistle. Now to go against PRB, and it's 13-10. This 4th set shaping up to be a very good one. Looks like Nikwanebe will get a well-deserved rest. I don't think she's been out. And it's 14-10. Serve is across. Bieniek with the diving dig. Keeps it alive. Ashley Strang looking for the kill. Blocked at the net by the Tigers. They keep it alive. They'll hit it back across. And diving for it is Bieniek, but unable to get to it in time. And it's 15-10 in favor of the Tigers. We're going to another substitution here, will the Tigers, as they lead 15-10. Nikwanebe with the dig off the serve. Ashley Strang looking for a kill. Blocked at the net. The Raiders will have a chance at it again. Bieniek, and now hit across by Strang. With the dig is the Tigers, and now looking for the kill is Megan Irish, but kept alive by Nikwanebe, and Bieniek will just hit it across. Almost a miscommunication by the Raiders. Tigers have it looking for the kill from Emily Hannikin, but on the dig it's back across. Raiders have it, and we get a double hit call on the Raiders, 16-10. Now the Tiger lead. And we're going to get a timeout here by the Raiders, and while they take a timeout, we'll pause actually, because it looks like Ashley Strang going to the ref, asking about something that happened. Just wanted some clarification for it. And she'll go back into the huddle, explain it to the teammates that are over there as well. And again, it's the timeout for the Mille Lacs Raiders, who trailed 2-1, but won that last set 25-20. They lost the first set 25-13, lost the second set 25-19, but came out in that third set and looked very good. Found their rhythm there at the end of the first set. The second set, they really started to get back into rhythm, but PRB was able to take it away. And then in the third set, they found everything, got everything going right. Now the Raiders trail by 6 here in the 4th set and look to get back on track and try and get the lead back and then go and take it into a 5th set. In the 5th set, if the Raiders can get into a 5th set in this one, I think that they have the advantage, because the Raiders, when they get into a 5th set, are very, very good. They've had a few of their games this year going to a 5th set, and they have been just outstanding in that set when they've had to be. Nikwanebe tries to get the dig, and Ashley, that is Ashley Rogers trying to get it off the net, but Unfortunately cannot. Another dig for Nikwinebe off the serve, and it's Jenna Carlson looking for the kill. Blocked at the net, but it goes straight into the net. 17-11, a kill there. They're going to give credit to Jenna Carlson. Speaking of, she'll go back to serve. It's Caitlin Scheck who checks in. Abby Bienick will be out, and Carlson's serve is over. Dug up by Travis, the libero for the Tigers. And looking to hit it back across is Megan Irish. Dug up by the Raiders, and that hit the net. May have even been a touch at the net, but the refs didn't see it. That's all right. Raiders get it back across, and Emily Hannikin with the hard hit goes right to Katie Rockle. She did a nice job to get to it in time. That one unfortunately goes into the bleachers. And the Tigers will take an 18-11 lead over Mille Lacs. In the fourth set, Emily Hannikin back to serve. It's over. Strang with the dig to Rogers, and Strang hits it into the net. She looked down at the ground as if to say, really? Did that really just happen? 19-11. Serve from Hannikin is back across, dug up by Bienick now to Nikwinebe, and this one is hit by Strang. Travis does get a fingertip on it, and it will go straight back out of bounds. Lax gets one back. They trail 19-12. Ball gets thrown in to the Raiders. Ashley Rogers is back to serve for Mille Lacs. Her serve is over. Dug up by the Tigers. Setting up Irish on the dig is Bienick for the Raiders. Strang will look for the kill. Had to do that one a little bit awkwardly, and then the hit back across by Laura Dahl. Dug up by Bienick off the dive, and Strang will push it across now. Tigers have it, and looking for the kill is Claire Dahl right in front of Nikwinebe. She's unable to get to it and do anything with it, and it's 20-12. Raiders are reeling right now, and they just need something to go their way. They need a little bit of a scoring run right here as Gabby Perkio checks in for Caitlin Scheck. Back to serve, it looks like it's Alora Dahl. Dahl's serve is dug up by Bienick. Perkio will just push it back across. And it is Nikwinebe who'll touch it. Claire Dahl on the hit. Nikwinebe may have wanted to let that one go, as it did look like it might have been long, but she did get a hand on it, and it's 21-12 Tigers. Laura Dahl with the serve, dug up by Bienick to Rogers, and Strang looks for the kill, and that is right in front of Backus. I think Backus maybe thought that one was going to fly a little bit further backwards, but it stayed right in front of her and gets down, and it's Ashley Strang with her 10th kill of the evening. And she'll go back to serve, trailing 21-13. Serve is over. Travis is there for the dig. Hit by Claire Dahl, and Abby Bienick tries to dive after it, but it falls down. 22-13. BRB with the lead, Pine River Backus Tigers. Now to serve is Megan Irish. Dug up by Strang to Ashley Rogers. Nikwinebe looks for the kill. Travis is there for the dig. And then pushed across by Backus. Dug up by Strang to Ashley Rogers. Nikwinebe looks for the kill once again, and then it's blocked at the net by the Tigers. And it falls in between a couple of Raider defenders. And that'll be a point for the Raiders. 15th kill for Hannah Backus for PRB, and they lead 23-13. Raiders got some work to do if they are going to bring this to a fifth set. Not that it's impossible, and there you go. That's a start. The serve goes into the net by the Tigers. Can't get it all back in one. You got to go one by one, point by point, and you can't press too much. Just got to play within yourselves, not worry about it. Go point by point, because you can't get it all back in one. Abby Bienick is back to serve. And Gabby Perkio looking to substitute for Caitlin Scheck. 23-14. Raiders got some work to do. And we're going to get a timeout by the Raiders as there was some confusion on their side. That will be their second and final here of the fourth set. So maybe not what they wanted to have happen. But will they take a timeout? We will as well. Just a quick.
This is a
30-second
story
break.
we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
23-14. The Pine River Backus Tigers with the lead. But the Mille Lacs Raiders are going to try and get some work done here and get themselves back into this. Trying to tie this thing up, take the lead, go into a fifth and final set because, again, if Mille Lacs can take you into a fifth set, they are very, very tough to beat when they get to that set. We're here in Aiken for the Section 5 Single A volleyball playoff game. So the scores table, we're figuring something out. Pine River Backus has a 2-1 set lead over the Mille Lacs Raiders. The Raiders trying to get back into this one. They trail 23-14 here in Aiken. Looking to get to that semifinal game. Beanick with the serve. It is over. It's dug up by the Tigers. Backus looks for the kill, just taps it across. Carlson with the dive, and that's going to be match point now for PRB. PRB with the serve. It's over. Beanick with the dig. Rogers and Rockel looks for the kill. That goes off of a Tiger. And it's 24-15. It's going to be match point for the next 9 points. The Raiders have a chance, but they got to go 9 straight points. Katie Rockel back to serve. Her serve is over. It's a rainbow shot, but dug up by the Tigers. Backus pushes it. Beanick with the dig. And Nikwanebe will just tap it across. Nice dig by the Tigers. They get it back across. It's Strang. It's nearing the net. Rogers will push it back over, and it's 24-16. Nice play. Smart awareness there from Ashley Rogers just to kind of tap that one over, kind of change up the pace of that point. Katie Rockel with the serve. It hits the net. It gets over. Backus will get it back across. And Jenna Carlson will hit it out of bounds. And that'll do it here in this game. PRB will take it 3-1 over the Mille Lacs Raiders. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll recap this game and we'll get ready for the next. You're listening
Water.
Volleyball.
You use it every day to cook and clean, take showers, do laundry, and of course, drink it. Whether it's city or well water, you shouldn't have to worry about what's in it. Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, takes the worry away. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut fixes problem water, leaving you with amazing water you can trust. To set up your free water analysis and learn more about our 25% off sale, visit ConnecticutMN.com today. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Mille Lacs Health System has been standing in partnership with their patients for over 65 years. Their mission is to assist those residing in and visiting the Mille Lacs area in achieving and maintaining optimal health. Mille Lacs Health System providing urgent care and emergency services on their main campus in Onamia and family medical care in Onamia, Isle, Hillman, and Garrison. They salute the youth in the communities they serve and wish them good health and good luck.
Pine Technical and Community College is celebrating College Knowledge Month the whole month of October. Are you still undecided about where or what you want to go to school for? You are not alone. You are part of the 75% of American college students who are undecided or change their major at least once. Pine Technical and Community College will be hosting a series of events throughout the month to help you get prepared. Are you ready to make the choice to change your future? Visit pine.edu/College Knowledge Month.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with the mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our rapid mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
It's time for your KBEK Volleyball Game of the Week. Let's head out to the court.
Jim and Ben Lavoie have been successfully helping injured people with their personal injury workers' compensation and medical malpractice claims for decades. Combining their extensive big city courtroom experience with their friendly and approachable small town values, the lawyers at Lindell and Lavoie can guide you through the challenges that come when the unexpected happens. If you're in need, call 888-339-8811 or visit them online at lindellandlavoie.com. Lindell and Lavoie. Respect, results, relief.
Mille Health System has been standing in partnership with their patients for over 65 years. Their mission is to assist those residing in and visiting the Mille area in achieving and maintaining optimal health. Mille Health System providing urgent care and emergency services on their main campus in Onamia and family medical care in Onamia, Isle, Hillman, and Garrison. They salute the youth in the communities they serve and wish them good health and good luck.
Back here on KBEK, the Mille Raiders fall 3-1 to the Pine River Backus Tigers. They lost set 1, 25-13, lost set 2, 25-19, but came back and won the third set. They looked good, 25-20 in the third set, but then fell here in set number 4, 25-16. For the Raiders, that is going to end their season here, unfortunately. And they had a great season, though. We're on an absolute roll here this year, but unfortunately fall at the hands of Pine River Backus. Just want to give a huge shout out to the Mille Raiders on a great season. They had an excellent season. This one might hurt them for a little bit, but got to give them credit, and they got to remember how good of a season it was, and just remember that, because can't forget all the accomplishments they did make here this season. So the Mille Raiders fall to Pine River Backus 3-1. Pine River Backus will move on to the semifinal game, which will take place on Thursday at Crosby Ironton High School, and they will play the winner of Bram and Hill City. Bram is getting ready to play. They're setting up. They were supposed to play at 7:30, but they're going to get everything ready now and try and get them set up and ready to go as quickly as possible. So this one will probably start around 8, probably a little bit after 8 o'clock. But stay tuned to both WCMP and KBK as we'll have that game on for you as well. One more time here on Nice 95.5, the Mille Raiders fall to Pine River Backus 3-1. I want to thank all of you for tuning in. Again, thank you to all of our fine sponsors. We cannot do it without them, so thank you so much to all of the sponsors here that gave us a sponsorship for this game. Of course, we won't be able to come out here and do it without them. Thank you to all of you who tuned in once again, and to all of our sponsors for Nights 95.5. I'm Ethan Game Day. Gilman, stay tuned for Bram versus Hill City next on KBEK.
Everyone can agree, this station is the nicest. Nice 95.5.